forecast.
Hey there, Diamond. So yeah, we definitely need to be on guard weather-wise for the next couple of days. We're looking at impactful weather for our Friday and our Saturday. For Friday, we're looking at the potential for all modes of severe weather being possible. And then for Saturday, damaging wind threat for the earlier part of the morning. And also there's the possibility for a continuation of flooding, because honestly, flooding is going to be a threat both days. So this is for your Friday. We're looking at this yellow, which indicates a level 2 out of 5 threat for severe weather. The best timing, I think, for severe storms will be in the afternoon, but it could be in the more isolated case in the morning. I would say between 7 a.m. on your Friday through roughly about, let's say, 10 o'clock in the evening. That's a good time to make sure that you're staying weather aware and knowing where your safe place is. Damaging wind would be the primary threat. There could be a tornado or two, though, also a storm or two with potential hail, but flooding will be of concern because we're going to have rounds of moderate to heavy rain, and that's also going to spill over into our Saturday. Also, there will be a low wind threat for severe weather, I think mainly for damaging wind, and it will end by, let's say, midday, because that's when the cold front will cross. But for Friday and Saturday, again, we could have rounds of moderate to heavy rainfall. There is a flood watch in place. You definitely want to stay weather-minded, and if you live in a flood-prone area, you want to make sure you have a plan. We could pick up on average anywhere from 1 to 3 inches between Friday and Saturday. You see these darker shades of red, though, that indicates the potential for getting over 3 inches. Now, this is a forecast model estimate, so this could really be anywhere. So just make sure you're ready in case you need to take action in case there is some flash flooding. But here's your first alert radar. Everything is nice and quiet locally, but we do have some showers that are kind of, again, streaming in from the Gulf just off to our west. There is the culprit, an area of low pressure in the cold front. The low will shift towards the east. The cold front moves towards us as we head towards tomorrow. And then another low will develop on that. And then eventually it'll swing a cold front our way. And that's going to be our weather maker for the next couple of days. So this is a closer view for your Friday, 5 a.m. We are expecting some scattered showers out there. As we head towards 9 o'clock, you see the bright pops of color again. More than likely just some bouts of moderate to heavy rain, but there could be some severe storms mixed in. Same deal through the lunch hour. We'll have some dry moments at times. By 8 o'clock, though, still the potential for some showers and some thunderstorms. Again, some could pack a punch, but it looks like a lot of the elements that could support severe weather start to wind down a little bit by Friday evening. So I think after 10 p.m., our main concern from that point would just be maybe a storm or two with damaging wind, and then we'll have to watch for the continuation of a flood threat. This is midnight, still the potential for rounds of rain, and even through Saturday morning at 6 a.m., we could have some moderate to heavy rainfall for many areas. And again, in many cases, the heavy rain is rolling over the same areas, hence we have that flood potential. 9 o'clock, though, things start winding down. The cold front should cross by midday, and from that point, the rest of our Saturday will start to dry out. We need the rain, though, as the bulk of our area is now suffering from a drought. But once we get behind this system, look at this. It looks like winter is going to return. The morning low temperatures for next week starts with the upper 30s on Sunday, and we'll have freezing temperatures for our morning temperatures for early next week. So again, behind this system, a return to that wintry feel. But right now, it is definitely unseasonably warm. Temperatures still in the upper 60s across the board, with 67 for Meridian. Lows for tonight will stay in the 60s. Again, showers start rolling in after midnight. Here's a 10-day forecast at 10, and we have first low weather days in place for your Friday for all modes of severe weather. I think after 10 o'clock, the threat will be damaging wind, and then the potential for possible flooding into Saturday morning. So that's why we extended it into Saturday for that flood threat. By midday, everything ends, and hello to cooler weather as we head into next week, and we also get the sunshine back as well for next week.